Listen, lads, we have to do better. And let our friends know that it won't be accepted. To catcall and quarter wall, commenting audible, yelling at women and making them uncomfortable. You're not entitled to a attention. And yet you become offended when you don't get it. Getting aggressive when your advances are rejected. She owes you nothing. What were you expecting? You are not a factor in how she got dressed. No clothes are invitation to harassment, and no, it's not an indication to try harder. It's a straight up rejection of sexual advances, because boys will be boys is not an excuse. Your choice is your choice, and it's up to you what you do. Boys will be boys is not an excuse, and your voice is your voice. No one gave it to you. Look, no woman should worry when walking alone, whether the footsteps she's hearing are following her home, quickening a pace and a pulse that is racing, a regular rhythm is beating on the pavement, holding keys between fingers in case. She has to help and defend herself right away, left down the street. Keenly she listens, the footsteps continue and fade into the distance, but she's afraid of unknown men. What did you expect? When we're a society that treats women like they're objects, ingrained misogyny, painful and abusive, we're either part of the problem or we're choosing solutions, and lads that grab at girls at mosh pits at gigs are loathsome, pathetic pieces of shit. Opportunistic and grubby, disgusting sexual predators, feckless and troubling, sucking the joy out of shows for strangers just to see what you can get away with. Well, I hope the next girl you grab, she won't put up with it as a fistful of silver rings swings and then hits. Shatters your jaw and it hurts to cry out. The next song kicks in and there's bouncing a crowd. The jumping and shoving and sweating, you're pushing and pleading and yelling. The panic begins and your breathing restricts, and the crowd all around you can't see out of it. You're feeling violated. Good. Perhaps then you'll begin understanding the position you're putting women in. Because boys might be boys while we're figuring the world out. But then we go to men, and men are held to account.